NBA facts that sound fake but are actually true, part 17. For the first time in NBA history and for the first time in California's history since 1850, all 4 Californian teams have made the playoffs, including the Kings. That's the Lakers, Clippers, Kings, and Warriors, all in the playoffs this season. Jason Tatum became the first player in Celtics history to average 30 or more points per game for a single season. He averaged 30.1 points per game this season, which is crazy to think about since the Celtics are one of the oldest NBA franchises in history and they have a pantheon of great scorers, from Larry Bird, John Havlicek, Paul Pierce, and even prime Isaiah Thomas, who averaged 28.9 points per game before he got injured. None of these players, aside for Jason Tatum, have averaged more than 30 points per game in a single season for the Celtics. Chris Paul has never had a 0-assist game in his entire NBA career so far. He's had at least 1 assist for all 1,214 games and counting. In fact, he only has 2 games in which he only had 1 assist. That was this January against the Heat and March 28th, 2021 against the Hornets. To put this into perspective, even John Stockton has 3 games with 0 assists and 7 games with only 1 assist. John has played in 1,504 games, which is 290 more than Chris, but both have played in over 1,200 games. In the game between the Spurs and Jazz on December 13th, 1993, Dennis Rodman recorded 20 rebounds and nothing else. He attempted 4 field goals, missed all of them, and had 4 turnovers. Michael Carter-Williams had one of the best rookie debuts in NBA history. He almost had a quadruple-double as he got 22 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds, and 9 steals. Those 9 steals are the most ever made by a rookie debut in the 114-110 win over the defending champs, the Miami Heat. From 1999 to 2007, each of those finals had either Tim Duncan or Shaq playing in them. Russell Westbrook has more career offensive rebounds than LeBron James. Rudy Gobert is the only player in NBA history with 6 all-defensive first-team selections and 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Ben Simmons is still the only player from the 2016 draft class with at least 1 All-Star selection, 1 All-NBA selection, and 1 All-Defensive selection. Donovan Mitchell and Lauri Markkanen were in the same starting 5 for the All-Star game this season, playing for Team Giannis, and the crazy thing is they were traded for each other. It was the first All-Star game since that trade, and the All-Star game happened in Utah, where Mitchell played most of his career, and Lauri played for Cleveland previously, and plus both of them were drafted in the 2017 draft. As far as percentages go, technically Seth Curry has a better career 3-point shooting percentage than his brother Steph with a higher percentage rate. Their dad was also a great 3-point shooter. All 3 of them shoot over 40% beyond the arc. Amari Stoudemire did not start playing basketball until his sophomore year of high school, and he was drafted straight out of high school and won Rookie of the Year. It's never too late to start. The Indiana Pacers had to run a telethon to raise enough money to keep the team in Indianapolis in 1977. Good thing it was successful, thus they're still in the same city. Mike Rice is the only broadcaster to be ejected from an NBA game. He was a broadcaster for the Blazers and got ejected by Steve Javi, the same referee who also ejected a team mascot before. Mike was ejected for a disagreement he had over one of Steve's calls. The 2011-2012 Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to reach the finals, and the 2022-2023 Thunder became the youngest NBA team to be officially qualified for the NBA postseason. Mikal Bridges played 83 games this season, which was his 392nd consecutive game. What's crazier is that he's the 42nd player in NBA history to play 83-plus games in a season. So think about that for a second. 40 other NBA players have played more than 82 games in a single season due to trades and scheduling after each trade. So here were NBA facts that sound fake but are actually true, part 17. Let me know if you want to see a part 18. Don't forget to dunk on that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on. I'm Rebound Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.